Thanks for joining me. Today I'm up the woods and I'm planning on doing a camp out. So I might do 2 night camp out up here. And just have a nice time, self-reflecting and practicing some skills and just chilling out really. The weather is so nice. I can't believe it's February. I think it got up to like 19 degrees in some places yesterday. So yeah, it's so hot, and I thought I'd make the most of the nice weather and come up the camp and just chill out and practice some skills. So for dinner tonight I've got vegetable soup, and at the moment I'm just making some bannock bread to go with it. So I brought my own bannock mix and I'm just adding some water to it now. So I'm actually really chilled out. I haven't done a solo since the start of the year, so it's been quite a while, and I thought that I should do one because it's nice to do it now and again. Just gets you used to camping on your own when you keep doing it. So I'm just sitting around the fire now. It's really relaxing, and it's gone quite dark now. I made myself a nice coffee. Look at that, so nice. So I'm just in my tent now. I think it's like 7:30, so I'm just gonna write in my journal, read my book that I brought with me, and just chill out in my sleeping bag. So I just sat around the fire for a while. I think it's nearly gone out, so decided to come into my tent, and little Buster's down here sleeping. So yeah, I'm just gonna get chilled out and have an early one tonight. It's day 2 today, and such a nice sunrise, as you can see. I'm not sure what the time is, I haven't checked yet, but I got up and I couldn't stop videoing the sunrise, it was too lush. And then I've just got a coffee on at the moment, so I'm waiting for that to boil. So I actually slept really well last night. I went into my tent at about 7:30 and then just read my book that I've brought with me and just chilled out. And then I think I must have dropped off to sleep at about 8:30, so it was quite early. This morning I woke up when the sun was literally just coming up, so yeah, I slept for quite a while. But I feel a lot better now, I feel really awake, and I think that's always a good thing. But what I'm going to do is, I've put some wood on the fire, I'm just going to wait for that to all catch, and then I'm going to cook breakfast. So today I've actually bought pancakes, which will be nice. I've got like a mix, so I'm just going to see how that goes. So the first pancake didn't come out that bad. It's slightly burnt, but I've got plenty more mix to do some more. So they only get better from here, really. Tastes great. This is what happens when I try flipping my pancakes. So that is when Becky tries flipping pancakes. Oh well. It might look bad, but it might taste good. Don't judge a book by its cover, as they like to say. I think I've got to get a little bit better at flipping pancakes for the future. So I've just finished the pancakes, they were really good. Obviously the one that I flipped didn't go to plan. So the plan now is I'm going to cut some firewood. I burnt quite a bit yesterday and then obviously some this morning. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm thinking I might make a spatula today. Why not? So there's quite a bit of hazel, sweet chestnut I mean, around. So I'm going to get a sweet chestnut sapling and try and make a spatula. Right, so I've started doing the spatula. So what I've done is I've batoned down both sides of the log so it's flat now. I'm going to saw depending on how long I want the spatula and how short or long I want the handle. I will saw, so I'll probably have it like here, I'll saw through there. And what I like about spatulas are they're kind of personal to you, so you can make the handle how short or long you want it. You can make the spatula how long or short you want it. You can just customize it to what you like. Right, so this is where I've got so far. I really took quite a bit of material off the handle as I want it quite small so I can put my hand around it. And now I'm just going to work on the actual spatula. So I'm going to thin that off a little bit and curve these sides in and maybe put some patterns on it. I will see. So I've made a little bit more progress with the spatula. I think I might still thin this off a little bit more, but it's looking like it's nearly done. So I might use this for dinner tonight. Will help out a lot. Okay, so I'm just going to have a little go at the hand drill now. So I had a little practice yesterday and I decided I'm going to have a go again today. So I've got a really small half board. This is because the piece of wood I had was really uneven, so I had to end up cutting it really small. So I'll have to get another piece which is a bit longer so I can actually rest my foot on it to keep it flat. And I've already practiced and burnt a hole in here, so it makes it a little bit easier. And then got my spindle here as well. So I'm just going to have a practice. My main aim is to get smoke. I haven't even got to the stage where I can get a coal yet. I still need a bit more practice to be able to get a coal there. Yeah, it was a good try and I got a bit of smoke, so it was worth it. And the two woods that I'm using are clematis and elder, and I've kept them in my room so they kept seasoned over time. and I use the long spindle on the hand drill because you can get a lot of momentum on it, I guess, and because I can't do the floating technique, it helps me out. So I think I just got to get a longer half board. Not like it's a major problem, but it would be nice to put my foot on it so it balances it out nicely. And now I'm going to get some blisters on my hands from the hand drill. So as I wasn't practicing the hand drill every week, my hands have got soft, so if I keep practicing every week, hopefully they will harden up again. I've got a little blister coming now. Yeah, because the harder your hands, I think the easier it is. It doesn't get so painful. So I'm just taking the last shavings off this now, just shaping it out really. I might put a few patterns in the handle just to make it a little bit jazzy. But yeah, it's looking good. It's looking how I wanted it to go. So I've just got this conifer bark and I'm just getting the shavings off of it as it ignites really well. So it's lucky I split these nice pieces of wood. They really help when you're starting a fire. So I'm going to wait for this to start burning really well, and I'm going to cook my dinner for tonight. So I've just put my jacket potatoes on. Well, I put them on quite a while ago actually, and I've just put the steak on. Lovely. I'm in my tent now. I've just been chilling out around the fire and reading my book. So I bought the Dave Canterbury one Bushcraft 101 book with me, and then I wrote in my journal a little bit as well. So when it gets dark early, you've got to try and find things to do around camp. Buster's just laying there. Here's my sleeping bag, and he sleeps right next to me with his blankets. So, night guys, see you tomorrow. Morning guys, it's day 3 today. Sad to be going home today, really. I've really enjoyed this camp out, and I've enjoyed doing a solo. So I think I'll quickly give you a tour around the camp. It's a little different to the video I did last time. I literally just had the lean-to and the fire reflector. So what we've done, if you didn't know, the old camp got vandalised and, well, it got smashed to pieces really. So what we've done is we've used some of the things from the old camp and moved it to this one. So you can probably recognise that chair. That's from the old camp. And so is that bench and the table. Here we've got a Bushwhacker man's firewall and his pot hanger. And what we've kind of done, or what they kind of done, they did this last weekend while I wasn't up here. They built a firewood store. Firewood store, that's the one. So it doubles up as like a reflector, a wood store, and a seat. So you can, and a table, so you can actually sit on that. and put your things on there. So I think that was quite clever. Then got a little table over here. This was also from the other camp, and so's the bowls, should I say. These chairs are also from the old camp, so we've brought them here. And then over here is like my area, and you guys have already seen this. So it's the wall and the lean-to that I actually want to work on a little bit more. So yeah, this is the new camp really. So I've got my clay here, and I'm just going to take all the bits of stone and mud out of it. To make proper clay, you're meant to add, I think it's sand or something else. So this isn't going to do a really good job because it's just clay that's out of the ground. But I think it'll be alright, and I'm just gonna go with it, see if I can make anything. So I think I need to add a bit of water, it's gone quite dry. And then whatever I make, I can just harden over the fire. I got myself some water, well that's got a bit of charcoal in, because I think to make real clay it's charcoal and clay, but don't trust me on that one, I'm not too sure. I'm just going to kind of work at it and see what happens. I'm no clay expert, I've only really done a few bowls before and a clay oven, and that's it. So I'm just going to have a crack at it, see what happens, see how it goes. But the clay is quite nice, like it's not too dry or really like soaked, so it's quite good. Plus I really like working with clay. It's really satisfying. Just like Play-Doh, really. It's just nice, you can build things out of stuff out of the ground. I just find it amazing. So I've rolled the clay all into balls like this, and what I'm hoping to do is roll them into like thin lines and then start the bowl off like that. So that's what I'm going to start doing, just maybe breaking them up a little bit and rolling them out really small. So we'll see how well that goes, because the clay isn't like stuff you buy that's really good. It's just out the ground. So it's like doing the hand drill again. So I've just put the bowl on the fire now just to dry it out a little bit, and I put some patterns in the inside. I drew them on with a little stick. So I'm quite rushed for time. I'm being picked up in less than an hour, so I had to quickly finish it off. So it's not as well, it didn't go as well as I planned to, but it was worth a try and I had some good fun out of it. But it's not that perfect. It's starting to crack as well on some of the sides. Next time I have to add something so it will be better for moulding into a shape instead of cracking. So I'm just putting it on the fire now so it will dry out and hopefully go hard. And this bowl's perfect for collecting stuff, maybe putting birch bark in, something like that. So it's quite handy, but I'm going to have a little practice and maybe do another video on it, making a bowl. But yeah, there it is. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Yeah, it was a nice camp out. I've really enjoyed it and it's been good fun, a lot of lessons and things like that. So thank you for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers and to all my Patreons. I really appreciate all the support. So take care.